delighted to be here in Halifax today to celebrate the fact that we've had more than 500 days without a lost time accident, which is an outstanding achievement.
Today's very, very important for us. We are in a factory that has delivered a transformation in its understanding and awareness of health and safety. We are enjoying in this factory 2 million working hours without a lost time accident, and that's quite a remarkable achievement.
4 or 5 years ago, Halifax was flagged as a location of concern for its safety performance. It was having more lost time accidents than some of our larger locations, and it's our smallest factory within the UK. Over the last 12 to 18 months, this factory has made a step change in improving that record and has operated for almost 600 days without a lost time accident.
You know, in Pladis we employ more than 26,000 people who make chocolate, they bake biscuits, bake cakes, make confectionery around the world, and they do it for the purpose of bringing happiness to the world in every bite. But where that starts, it starts with all of those 26,000 people and how safe they are in our factories and their ability to come to work and then go home again in exactly the same shape as when they arrived.
There are lots of risks, there's lots of opportunities to injure yourself, low levels, racking, floors of all different shapes and sizes. But what we have is we have a culture of people here that are committed to each other, committed to their own safety and committed to the safety of their friends and colleagues in the factory.
I think Halifax has become more of a team, as in safety conscious team. I don't mean by people taking more care, but people think they have a little bit more input into it, so I think you get a lot more buy-in. And it's not just somebody in charge telling somebody on the shop floor what to do. They're getting involved, they're doing their thing.
Certainly from the leadership team downwards, there's been much more focus both on health and safety, but also on corrective actions following incidents and events, whether they be an accident, an audit, a near miss, or even a hazard that's been raised by an operator. It's a very teamwork approach with senior leadership team commitment to achieve that result.
We do a thing called top tours, and that's a kind of split of office, management, operators, cleaners, anything like that, and it's a different set of people a lot of the time, and they'll choose an area, and it just might be a random area, or it might be somewhere where we have had a near miss, something like that, and you'll get different sets of eyes at it, not just the safety officer, not just the factory manager, but I think when something like that happens, somebody thinking they're getting an input, they're getting listened to.
A lot of focus has been on behaviours and challenging people and making them think for themselves.
Yeah, we're really trying to get people to understand that when they're working in their areas, they're responsible both for themselves, for the equipment that's in there, and to really get them to take ownership and responsibility for the way that they carry out their work in that area and their behaviours.
I think safety's become a lot more visual, with a lot of better signage, also to a lot more involvement with the safety reps and the staff on site as well has radically changed to what it was, and safety is very important on site now.
I think the best thing about this factory is the way that everybody pulls together. They do work not just up and down the hierarchical structure, but also across the shifts and across the functions, and that's certainly been building over the past sort of 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, the people on the shop floor have really got engaged with the management team and helped to drive the improvements.
You know, even though they may say no, at least you are listened to and you feel listened to.
Take my job seriously, but you've still got to have a laugh. You've got to enjoy being here. If we want safety to work, if we want an aeroba to work, you've got to enjoy doing it. And it seems to be that most people here, if not a good 90% of people, enjoy what they do.
And the effort and the work that's gone in to this achievement in our Halifax has been fantastic, and I'm delighted to be here with the team to celebrate it. Thank you.